At this point, we are comfortably seated, riding on the poop train, headed full steam ahead towards the March 25th release of Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. But we have to make some quick stops along the way. First, we covered the standalone release of the Borderlands 2 DLC, Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep, and that Platinum Trophy Guide when it got released as a one-shot. Our second stop is where we hit the brakes and go back to the very acclaimed third mainline entry in the series, Borderlands 3. I didn't get to play the game at launch, and that's okay because I got to purchase the Ultimate Edition, which has a really cool golden version of the original cover and contains all the content ever released for the game for a very good price. So now was the perfect time to get looting and complete this game. And in short, Borderlands 3 is an absolute blast. The gameplay and gunplay is the most refined it's ever been, making this entry the most fun to play. Plus, the new Vault Hunters are all awesome, with my favorite being Moze with her sick Iron Bear mech. Despite the game not straying too far from its series roots, the Platinum Trophy run has evolved a bit when comparing it to Borderlands 2. We're going to cover why that is and show you how you can obtain the Ultimate Vault Hunter Platinum Trophy. The Platinum run could have used a little bit more spice, but as always, the pleasure of this game and this series has always been in getting some sweet loot and uncovering some awesome Eridian secrets, in which this game has plenty. This is Platinum Hunters, the show where we take a look at everything it takes to get the Platinum Trophy and whether it's worth the effort to achieve it. Now, I don't bump my podcast very often, but I'm gonna do it now because I got the opportunity, along with my co-host, to speak to the one and only Marissa Lenti, who is the voice of Moze in this game. She lets us know how she landed the role as Moze. She's a huge Digimon fan, and I think you guys should definitely go to the description, find the link, and go check that out. Of course, after you watch this video. And definitely subscribe for more trophy guide videos just like this one, because you might find your next Platinum Trophy. I was pretty surprised when I looked at the trophy list for this game. This might be the easiest Borderlands Platinum Trophy yet. It plays like all the other games, but it's very stripped back on the trophy front. There's no class-specific trophies to grind, no badass rank challenge trophies, and you don't even have to do a second playthrough on true Vault Hunter mode to get to level 50. So how does the roadmap go? First, beat the pretty lengthy story to the end, cleaning up side quests in between. After you complete the campaign, you'll need to get to level 50 by completing the rest of the side quests you have left. Then all that's left is to go back and find the collectibles in each level and get those trophies. Not all the collectibles have trophies, but you just need to focus on the ones that do. This Platinum run almost seems sterile compared to the rest of the Borderlands games, but the excitement really comes from the excellent game itself. This Borderlands title even has difficulty modes off the start, and you can play on any difficulty you wish for the Platinum run. The footage you'll be seeing is all split-screen multiplayer because I play all Borderlands games with my partner. Borderlands is a series that's perfectly made for co-op, and you get even better loot as you add more players, so it's in your best interest to party up. You can play Borderlands 3 on either the PS4 or PS5 version of the game and get 2 separate trophies. Plus, there is a save migrate feature that will auto-pop the trophies. However, this feature has been extremely hit or miss, even after a few patches. Some people have reported as low as 4 trophies auto-popping, and they have a completed PS4 save. At the time of recording this, patches have come in and fixed a lot of the issues with this and some buggy trophies, but use it at your own risk as you just might have to play the game again. Last thing before we start vault hunting for the Platinum Trophy is that I have a bunch of guides in the description below to assist you further. It's time to get started, Vault Hunters, and get looting some story trophies. You already know how this goes. Pick your class, hop off the bus, walk through the Pandorian wastelands, and ooh, we get to go off-world in this game. There are a total of 12 unmissable story trophies to collect here, and I don't reveal their names to avoid any spoilers. This campaign was far longer and meatier than I expected, and that was awesome. I really loved the way this game felt to play and control, so I had no problems with how long it was. Plus the story has some nice twists and turns. The other thing that was great about the campaign is by the time I was done, I was already level 46 and getting close to the trophy Biggest Badass in the Borderlands for reaching level 50. Borderlands 1 and 2 both required you to play true Vault Hunter mode to help power level your class to level 50, but in this game you absolutely don't need to worry about it. Once you have completed the campaign, you will unlock Mayhem mode, which will give you way better loot and make sure the enemies are always just a little bit higher in level, which will keep the XP rolling in. So getting to level 50 is a very natural experience in this game, and you are guaranteed to go way past that mark before you are done with the Platinum run. Note that you will also pick up these other level trophies on screen now while you play through the game. Speaking of side quests, that will be the next thing you'll want to focus on after you've completed the story. These are found on the map as yellow exclamation marks, and there are a ton of them in this game. You can either sprinkle them in while you're doing the main missions, or you can tackle them after you beat the main narrative. You will pop the trophy a la carte when you finish 20 side missions. Some of these side missions will only appear when you are done with the main story, so now you can go for the trophy, getting a little on the side after that. For this trophy, you'll need to finish all 72 of the side missions. Just note that there are some side missions that appear randomly on the Sanctuary 3 ship, but they don't count. And some side missions are repeatable, so you just need to beat them once for it to count. There's a full list of them in the guide I provided below, and that's going to help you if you're missing any side missions. 12 of those side missions are related to the Eridian trials that you can do after you complete the story. This will be for the trophy 100 Proof, for clearing all of the 6 Eridian Proving Grounds and their Eridian Trials. These are 6 small-scale enemy gauntlet challenges where you are timed, although the time is very generous. The reason why there are 12 side quests instead of 6 is because you have to find the Eridian pillar that gives you the location of the Proving Ground, and that counts as a side quest by itself. Then finish the gauntlets in which all 6 play out the same way. Once you complete all 6 trials, the trophy will be yours. The other trophy related to side quests is called Slaughterhouse 3, and you'll be awarded it after you finish the 3 Circle of Slaughter arenas. We've definitely seen these before in past Borderlands DLCs, and these are just wave-based horde mode challenges. Mr. Torg is even hosting again, that exquisite Chad of a man. Each arena has 5 rounds, and each round has either 3, 4, or 5 waves. So there's a lot of firefights and chances to cash in with all the loot that will drop. You will find the first arena through a side quest giver on Sanctuary, and it will take you to the planet Slaughter 3000. The second arena is found in Conrad's Hold on the planet Pandora, and you'll have to find the Slaughter Shaft location. And then the last one is found through a gate in the Meridian City Metroplex on Promethea. That will take you to the Cistern Slaughter. Defeat all 3 arenas and the trophy will be rightfully earned. There are a ton of trophies you can pick up on the awe-inspiring Sanctuary 3 ship when you get it into the skies. This is your new hub world area just like it was in the last game, but instead of just flying in the Pandorian skies, you travel in freaking space. We've waited a long time to vault hunt on different planets, so this is really cool. Let me take you on a tour of the ship and get some trophies in the process. Let's make our first stop at Mad Moxie's bar and give some cash to the lovely lady for the Tips Appreciated trophy. Head over to the tip jar and put some money in there to easily get this trophy. always tip your servers. And then you can blow the rest of it on the slot machines and get the trophy dropping loads. Sounds like a good night. To get this trophy, you'll need to pull the lever till you get the machine to pay out a live grenade, which you can do by rolling these psycho masks. Next stop on the tour is the firing range for a very annoying trophy called Good Against Remotes is One Thing. What you will have to do is hit all the targets before the time limit runs out. There is normal mode and challenge mode, and to get this trophy, you can do it on either difficulty. What makes this trophy annoying is that the targets only stay on screen for a few seconds at a time, and some of the targets spawn way in the back of the firing range where it's not lit very well. It took me so many tries and many different gun combinations to get this trophy on normal mode. If you reload, you'll miss one of the targets, so I had to use a gun with a big ass ammo clip. If you manage to hit all the targets before the time's up, confetti will fly and the trophy will pop. Right over here is our boy Crazy Earl, and he's back and he's selling us a crap ton of cosmetics. If you purchase 20 of his cosmetic items, the trophy My Name is Earl is all yours. It can be any of his items as they all count towards the trophy. However, you'll be getting this trophy later in the campaign as you don't start collecting Eridian till later on. And that's the currency our longtime friend is in the market for. So you'll need to get 20 cosmetics over the course of your adventures by spending it here with Crazy Earl. If you purchase skins or character heads from him, you'll be contributing towards the Borderlands Trophy, which requires you to unlock 10 character heads or skins. The other way to unlock this trophy is just simply picking them up as loot. You'll find plenty of them and collecting 10 will come pretty quickly. Now I know you saw that golden chest on the way to the firing range, so let me tell you how to open it. Stay Golden is the trophy you'll get for using a golden key to open this chest. To get these golden keys, you'll need to enter in a shift code in the third tab of the social menu. These shift codes are given to players online by the devs over social media, events, or through other methods. Many of these codes are one-time use or activate only during a certain time period. But on screen now, I got the hookup. This code worked for me, and it's a shift code that doesn't expire and can be used once so that it gives you 3 golden keys. Just pop one of those keys into the chest and you'll pop the trophy. Since you need to enter in the code, this is one of 2 online only trophies found in this platinum run. The other online trophy is called Gun Pals, and you acquire it by sending a gift to a friend through the social menu. This is a really cool feature, as before the only way you could give loot to a friend was by lobbying up with them and then doing a trade. But now I can just send a sick gun over to someone on my friends list and that will get you a trophy. Sanctuary's nice and all, but let's get back out there and take care of some miscellaneous trophies you can pick up as you're punking the Cult of the Vault Goons. First, we'll have some fun using sticky grenades and get the trophy Stick It To 'Em. You'll need to equip and use a grenade that has the word sticky in the title, and then you'll have to stick an enemy with the grenade and have it take out 2 opponents at the same time. Ideally, you'll want to throw it on weak enemies like skags. You can also try it on other enemies, but you may need to weaken them first. Also, the more enemies bunched up, the better your chances are to collect this trophy. The next trophy we'll aim for is called Barreled Right Over Them, where you'll need to aim at one of the exploding barrels and blow it up, killing some COV chump. It can't be a barrel of any other type, as it has to be the yellow explosive barrels. Plus, the explosion needs to take out the enemy in order for you to get the trophy. Now we're gonna blow ourselves up instead for the Florida Man trophy. This can be done via your own grenade, any nearby barrel, or even something explosive in the environment. You'll probably get this by accident, but to be honest, I know I've blown myself up a few times. You're probably gonna do it yourself. Now let's talk guns, son. You can get the Feelin' a Little Stabby trophy for using the gun blade found on the different guns you'll pick up. And then all you'll have to do is shank one of these bitch ass cultists or any enemy. You'll just have to get 1 kill using the blade on the gun, so this is a super easy trophy. One trophy you can get when you have enough swag guns is called On Fleek. and it's granted when you equip guns and equipment that are purple rank or higher. So that means it could be a mix of gold or purple rank guns, but you have to have all 8 slots filled with an equipment that's one of those colors. So that's your 4 gun slots, your shield, your grenade, class mod, and your artifact. You won't be able to get this trophy until much later in the story, as you have to unlock most of these equipment spots. The last one you'll unlock is the artifacts, which you'll get near the end of the story content on Eden 6. Then one more gun related trophy you should keep an eye on is called Rewards Card. One of the coolest things about Borderlands is how fleshed out each of the gun manufacturers are and how much personality they give them. So I'm not surprised that you can earn yourself a loyalty package from each of the 9 gun manufacturers, and they will start sending you weapons and equipment via your mail tab in the social menu. To get a loyalty package, you'll need to get 100 kills using weapons from that gun manufacturer, like for example Jacobs or Tedior. So once you get your 100 kills, they will send you a message telling you about the rewards package. Note that there's no way to track your progress towards each company, and once you redeem your mail, you're going to have to remember in your head which ones you've done already. The PS5 trophy has a tracker, but it only tells you how many out of 9 and not which ones you've done. So just be cognizant of which packages you might have redeemed while you're doing the trophy. This is where the cars live, get you one! Damn, I miss Scooter a lot. This next trophy is called Mechani-Cool, and all you need to do is collect 10 new car parts for the vehicles in the Catch-A-Ride. There's 2 ways to do this. You can either hijack the cars that the enemies are driving around on and then bring them back to any Catch-A-Ride spot, and that will give you a new car part if you haven't brought back that exact model of car before. The other way is to bring back hidden cars you find, and there are quite a few of them out there. Then you'll unlock 10 new parts for any of the vehicles, and the trophy will be yours. Come catch a ride! The game has 2 quick co-op trophies that you'll need to have a friend to help you out with, or an extra controller. They are very easy, thankfully, and you don't need to progress very far if you're doing the second controller route. First, there's Stay Away from the Light for reviving an ally. Super simple, just pick up your bud when they go down into fight for your life. The second one is the trophy I Hope You Didn't Teabag for simply winning a duel. Just melee slap your butt on the cheeks and a little node will drop on the ground, which for some reason tanked the frame rate while we were playing in split screen. Then your buddy accepts the duel and you just have to win it. That will get you the trophy. And yes, I did teabag. We're almost done with this platinum run and we just need to border the lands looking for some collectible stuff. But if you're still watching, let me know you are here by hitting the like button. Those likes are like vault keys that will open up the YouTube vault, and maybe we can discover the secrets of the YouTube algorithm inside, or destroy it. I mean, follow its every Eridian whim, that's what I said. So our last section of the Platinum Run is going to be focused on quote-unquote collectibles. I say that quote-unquote as many of these aren't really traditional collectibles, as the majority of the collectibles you get in the game don't have trophies like the radio towers, dead claptraps, and Typhon loot chests. However, the Eridian slabs are one collectible in which you'll need to find all 30 of them for the Tales from the Eridian Slab trophy. Early on, you'll start seeing these red and orange sigils on the map, but you won't be able to interact with them. That's because you'll need an item to help you read them, and you'll only get that item in the vault before you reach the very last planet of Necrotefeo. So once you obtain the particular item, travel back to the places you've been and go read the ones you found. Then I've got a guide in the description below that will help you locate the rest of the 30 total you need to pop the trophy. Then a hunting we will go for these next 2 trophies. Got Big Game is for finding all of Hammerlock's legendary hunts and eliminating all of those special creatures. The Zeroed In trophy works similarly, except you trade in creatures for shitty humans with Zero's targets of opportunity. For both of these hunts, they are located in secluded places on the map on different locations, and you can track down whether the area has one or the other inside of it by checking the challenge list associated with the area. These are all really cool fights, and they have a big chance to give you some sweet loot. And there's 10 for each of these trophies, so happy hunting. And our last set of collectible trophies and last thing we need to cover for this trophy guide is to find all the locations for the Master of All You Survey trophy. These are all the sub areas found inside each location. This trophy might seem pretty simple enough, and you will certainly find the vast majority of them just by traversing the whole map, but there's a few annoyances to deal with while you're doing this. A great place to start conquering this trophy is by unlocking the other 4 location trophies on screen now, one for each of the main planets you'll visit. There are a total of 223 locations to find, and these 4 trophies will carve out 211 of them. By doing side quests and turning every gray path blue on your map, you can easily find most of the locations. Necrotafeo was the easiest to do, and Pandora came easily too, despite its size, and every location popped after uncovering all the maps. Eden 6 had one stupid spot in the Floodmore Basin that was tucked right in the corner on this part of the map, and you have to get close to the sign to uncover it. Not cool, bro. I spent a long time looking for it before I consulted a guide to find it. Then the last one I was missing on Promethea is in a weird spot in the Neon Arterial that I've run past before, but it didn't count because the location marker is tucked right in the corner right here. Okay, fine, whatever. If you want to find out which regions you're missing locations, all you have to do is go into your map tab, go into any of the location maps, and press L3 to bring up a list showing you how many locations you have. This is really helpful to tell you where it is, and then you can use a guide to help you pinpoint exactly the missing location you might be missing. Now those 4 planets won't get you all the locations, as you'll need to uncover the rest on the planets Athena, Slaughter 3000, which we mentioned is part of the Slaughterhouse 3 trophy, and then each of the 6 planets you travel to for the Eridian Proving Grounds side quests. Once you pilot through all of those places, then you will uncover all the locations you need for the Master of All You Survey trophy. Again, there's a guide down below if you get stuck and can't find a certain location. And with that last trophy looted, you are unceremoniously done this platinum run for Borderlands 3. I find this franchise just keeps getting better and better with age, and I had a great time vault hunting once again. So if you've mowed down an army of cultist psychos, pillaged a ton of vaults with their sweet loot, took out 2 annoying asshole twins that want to be social media stars, and collected all the trophies, congratulations! You will be awarded the Ulrimate Vault Hunter Platinum Trophy for Borderlands 3. Since the very first Borderlands game, each entry has always come with DLC packs, and this one has the very most. Borderlands 3 has not only 1, but 2 season passes with a combined total of 6 DLC packs you'll have to play for trophies. Season 1 features Moxie's Heist of the Handsome Jackpot, Guns, Love and Tentacles, The Marriage of Wainwright and Hammerlock, Bounty of Blood, and the return of Krieg in Psycho Creed and the Fantastic Fustercluck. All 4 are meaty DLC packs with lots more to do. Then Season Pass 2 features the Designer's Cut, which gives you a whole bunch of new things like a new skill tree for each class and a new Battle Royale inspired game mode called Arms Race. And then there's the Director's Cut, which is content left on the cutting room floor, now finished and bundled for you to enjoy. I don't want to talk about these DLCs too much because they're getting their own Platinum Hunters New Game Plus episode where I'll cover all of their trophies. I will say that Season 1 is significantly a better buy than Season 2, which comes with way less content and way fewer trophies. Oh, and did I mention the price is the same? I seriously don't know what they were thinking for Season Pass 2, but if you're a list completionist, you're gonna have to complete it anyways. But check in the top right corner or description below to see if that episode is on the channel. Overall, I think Borderlands 3's Platinum Run is pretty tame and a bit neutered, but the pleasure is all in playing the game itself. Borderlands 3 is the best in the series from a pure gameplay and gunplay perspective. I plunged a total of 55 hours while going for the Platinum Run, and every hour spent was excellent. This Platinum Run is the easiest in the series, and it will get out of your way from the enjoyment of the game for the most part. I wish there was a few more fun trophies added in, but really the fun is just baked into the experience. Next stop on the Borderlands poop train is to cover all the Borderlands 3 DLC packs, but after that we are parking that caboose and covering Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Myself and my co-op partner will be all up in that day one, as we can't get enough of Tina's hilarity and shenanigans. As for this game, it's a no-brainer. If you love Borderlands, you need to jump in and play this. And I highly recommend jumping in if you love schlooters. You know, shooter looters? Schlooters? Is that a valid term for the genre? I thought it was. Does that make Godfall and Avengers blooters? You know, brawler, looters, blooters? Okay, fine, I'll shut up now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this Borderlands Trophy Guide video. It's the second one on the channel. I'm pretty sure you can tell I love Borderlands, and I'll be doing the DLC for sure and jumping in Tiny Tina's Wonderlands day one. So subscribe to the channel so you can catch those videos. This is where the trophy guides live. Get you one. Damn, I miss Scooter. I really do. I miss that boy. I miss that boy. But anyways, I hope your trophy hunting expeditions go incredibly well. I hope you get the legendary loot you're looking for, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.